Let's talk about the channel. Today we've got episode number 18 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 the show. And look at this. We start off the video and Eugenio Suarez is being dealt from Cincinnati over to New York. He is now a member of the Mets. What a deal being made early on in this video. But yeah, the Angels currently sitting at a record of 44-45 and another trade. Oh my goodness. Ken Giles going from the Mariners over to the Brewers. He is now heading over to Milwaukee. One of the better relief pitchers in the game today has been traded alongside Eugenio Suarez just a couple of days beforehand. To start off this video, we are going to play the All-Star Game. The All-Star Game is in Los Angeles this year, and we only have one All-Star. Yeah, last year we had three. We had Mike Trout, we had Anthony Rendon, and we had Raisel Iglesias. This season, our only All-Star, I mean, if you want to take a guess, yeah, of course, it's Mike Trout. Trout will be batting third for this American League team, and he's currently leading the AL and the MLB in home runs, and he's batting .322, looking like we potentially might be looking at another Mike Trout MVP season. But currently, I do believe Randy Arozarena is number one in the MVP race. He's DHing for the American League is Arozarena. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more MLB 21 the show here on the channel. Let's get this game going. I'm only going to be player locking as Mike Trout. Obviously, Corbin Burns is the first pitcher for the National League, and Trout's going to line out right to third base for his first at-bat. His second at-bat, he's got to see Steven Strasburg on the 2-2, and Strasburg's going to blow the two-seam right by him. So Trout's 0 for 2 in this game. He comes back up. Brandon Woodruff's now pitching for the NL. Runners to the corners, and Trout's going to ground right out to third base, and he's going to go 0 for 3 in this game. But it's the All-Star Game. Who really gives a damn? Exactly no one. The NL wins 5-0. It is a blowout. But again, no one really gives a damn. It's the All-Star Game. The NL's pumped. It's all right. Back to the sim we go, and wow, Clint Frazier going from the Yankees to the Reds. Matt Strahm, Aristides Aquino, the two biggest pieces heading on over to New York as a result of that trade. So a lot of moves being made as we approach the trade deadline. I'm not going to make any trades in this episode, but tomorrow potentially we might, because we're going to be playing the A's and Tays. Oh my goodness, the former MVP Jose Abreu going to the Reds from the White Sox. Castellanos going to the Sox. Oh my goodness. But look at this. We are on a big winning streak. It's like on a 9-game winning streak. We're only 3.5 back to the A's. And if we win tonight, we're going to be 2.5 back. And the wild card, we're only half a game back. The miraculous comeback is here. The Angels currently at 51-46 and the A's are 54-42. Folks, we have a chance to win this division. I did not think I was going to be saying those words for a long time in this series, but even if we don't win the division, we have a legitimate chance at the wild card this year. So there's that. There is some hope here in Anaheim, but tonight we are here at the Oakland Coliseum here in Oakland, California. How the Coliseum still exists, I do not know, but we're playing the A's in tonight's game, and pitching for them will be their highly touted prospect. It is Jesus Luzardo, the lefty, with a 3.92 ERA this season with a 7-5 record. He will see Corey Seager first in the 3-1, and Seager will line that ball right to Matt Chapman, but Chapman's gonna make the play. Never mind. Okay, Chapman takes Matt Olson off the bag, and Seager is on first to start us off. Now here comes Anthony Rendon, and Rendon's gonna hit that ball into left field. He's got himself a no-out base knock, so runners on first and second. 3-1 count for Mike Trout. Trout takes that fastball and puts it into center field, but Ramon Laureano is back there, and that'll be the first out of this game. But Corey Seager tagging up, and Seager's in at third. So runners at the corners, one out. Jorge Soler at the plate on the 1-1. Soler's gonna pop that changeup up into foul territory. You got all that room in foul territory here in Oakland. That's the second out of the inning. Now Shohei Ohtani's up on the 3-1, DHing, and Ohtani up the middle. Oh my goodness, I thought that was gonna get through. But instead, Garrett Hampson's there, and that will end the top of the first. On the bottom of the first we go, and here comes Griffin Canning. The 3-8 record so far this year with a 5.27 ERA. Trying to get back on track here tonight in Oakland, and he will pop out Starling Marte to start us off. That will go straight into the glove of Corey Seager. One gone now in the inning for the second baseman. It's Garrett Hampson on the 1-2, and Hampson gonna hit that one right to his opposing second baseman, David Fletcher. 2 gone now for Matt Chapman on the full count. Canning gonna deal, and that ball's hit into the right center field gap. Can Mike Trout make the play? Yes, he can. Canning's through 1, and on to the top of the second we go as David Fletcher's gonna ground that one right out to Matt Chapman. 1 down here in the top of the second for Jared Walsh, who's batting .223 this season. Not a great year for him, and I don't know what the hell that swing was. Right back to Luzardo 2 gone in the inning for Brandon Marsh on the 1-2 count. Lefty. Marsh can take that ball right to short, and a good play at shortstop right there by Javier Baez. That ends the top of the second. On to the bottom of the second we go, and Matt Olson's going to start us off, and he's going to hit that ball right to his opposing first baseman. Another one. Jared Walsh has got him. And now Ramon Laureano's up on the 2-1 count. He'll pop that ball up high in the air into shallow center field. Going back on it, though, is David Fletcher, and he's got it. Now to the plate, here comes Javi Baez, 1-2 count to him. I don't know what that swing was, but swing and a miss on the 12-6 curve. We're heading to the top of the third inning where Keibert Ruiz is on the 1-1. Ruiz turns on one, and it gets out. Keibert Ruiz's first ever home run in Oakland. He gets it out of here 364 feet into left as the Los Angeles Angels take a 1-0 lead thanks to their starting catcher's home run. You didn't see Max Stassi doing that. Alright, 1-0 lead now for the Angels, and Corey Seager will come up to the plate and pop that ball up. High pop up into the infield. There's Javi Baez. 1 gone in the inning, but now Anthony Rendon comes up on the 1-1. Rendon rips it right to third base, but Matt Chapman's there at the hot corner. Gonna make the play for the second out of the inning. Now Mike Trout's up on the 3-1, and Trout hit that ball into center field. That ball's got some carry. Going back. Ramon Laureano dives. He can't get to it. Trout's going to second looking for 3, and Mike Trout's gonna be on with the stand-up triple as they throw to home. So runner on third, 2 outs. Jorge Soler on the 2-2 takes that outside fastball and he puts it into right field, but it's caught in right by Chad Pinder, but the Angels are still up by 1. On to the bottom of the third we go. That's a strikeout of Kyle Schwarber for the first out of the inning, bringing up Chad Pinder on the 2-2. He will strike down the slider away. Oh my goodness, Griffin Canning is dealing early. Sean Murphy now on the 2-2. That's going to be a strikeout of the side. 3 straight for Canning as we head to the top of the fourth, and Shohei Ohtani on the 3-2. My guess pitch was all weird right there. Thought it was going to be a fastball. Ended up being a curveball. Whoops. 1-2 count to now David Fletcher, and everyone's striking out now. Oh my goodness, Luzardo with back-to-back Ks. Bringing up Jared Walsh in the 2-2. Walsh will put it into play right to second base, but Garrett Hampson, never mind, he's going to boot it. Oh my goodness, Garrett Hampson doesn't make the play. We will take it. Walsh is on first now with 2 outs for Brandon Marsh. On the full count, could have had ball 3, but instead, oh, he's going to flare into left. Brandon Marsh with a nice piece of hitting right there, I guess. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Can Keibert Ruiz do it again on the 1-2? He'll hit that ball into right field, going back on it, and there to make the play will be Chad Pinder. Now we head to the bottom of the fourth inning where Starling Marte's up on the 1-2. He's going to hit that ball on the ground right to second, and David Fletcher has got him. The A's still looking for their first hit in this ballgame. Griffin Canning with a tremendous performance so far. It's Garrett Hampson in the 2-1. That won't be the hit right there. There's David Fletcher. 2 gone now in the inning for Matt Chapman. He's up on the 2-1 count. Canning deals, and that ball's hit right to Anthony Rendon at third. He has a little bit of trouble with it, but Tony will still make the play and throw out Chapman. On to the top of the fifth we go. Corey Seager leads us off on the full count, and Seager will hit that ball to left. Oh, okay, Matt Chapman stabs at it. He's got the first out of the inning. And now Anthony Rendon to the 1-1. Rendon turns on a high fastball to left, hits up, and it's out of here. Basically the same spot as the Keibert Ruiz home run, 365 feet. It's Anthony Rendon's 11th home run of the season, and there we go. The second solo shot of the game puts the Angels up 2-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Now Mike Trout comes up in the 2-1. He will hit that ball right on the ground straight to Javi Baez. Baez will make the play. 2 down now in the inning for Jorge Soler. On the 3-1 count, high breaking curveball. Oh, okay. Soler could have put that one in the seats, but instead Chad Pinder's there to put him away. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th inning where the Angels are still up by 2 runs. Ramon Laureano's now up with 1 out. He flies that ball into deep center field. Mike Trout going to do a little lap around the baseball right there, and he's going to put away Ramon Laureano for the second out in the inning. Javi Baez now will come up on the 1-2 count. He will hit that ball to first base, and that's the Athletics' first base knock of this ballgame. They count that as a hit. Jared Walsh, not the best fielder, whatever. 2 down now on the 1-2 count, and Kyle Schwarber is going to get a base knock. Don't look now, but the former Cubs teammates have runners on first and second now with Chad Pinder on the 2-2. He hits that ball on the ground, though, to David Fletcher. Fletcher with the toss to Seager, and that gets LA out of the inning. To the top of the 6th, Shohei Ohtani's up on the 2-2, lefty. He hits that ball on the ground to Garrett Hampson. Hampson's there in the shift to put away Shohei for the first out of the inning. David Fletcher now comes up on the 2-1. Fletcher flies the fastball into high left field. Very shallow left field as well. In left is Kyle Schwarber though. 2 gone for Jared Walsh. On the 2-1 count, Walsh pulls that fastball into right field. That ball's got some carry. Oh, but it's going to go right in the glove of Chad Pinder. Sean Murphy leads off the bottom of the 6th for Oakland, and he just stares at strike 3. Slider away by Griffin Canning. Murphy doesn't swing the bat. We will take it. Starting Marte now comes up on the 2-1. And the leadoff hitter is going to pull one into deep left field, and that ball gets out. And just like that, the Athletics have trimmed this Angels lead in half with Starling Marte's 14th home run of the season. It's a 2-1 ball game, folks. Now Garrett Hampson's up on the 1-2, and Hampson's gonna hit that ball on the ground to Corey Seager. Seager's got it. So 2 gone now in the inning, and here comes Matt Chapman. On the 1-1 count, Canning still in this ball game. Chapman hits the one on the ground. Again, right to Anthony Rendon. Rendon makes the play. Let's now head to the 7th inning. We're leading off the inning will be Brandon Marsh. Yusmeiro Petit now pitching for the A's. And Marsh turns on one to right field. That ball gets out as well. It's the 4th solo home run in this game with the 3rd for the Angels. And Brandon Marsh hits his 8th home run, 373 feet. And look at the Angels' power. We are showing up here tonight. They want this damn division. Marsh gives them their 2-run lead right back. Keibert Ruiz now up on the 3-2 count. Ruiz will pull that ball right to first base, but Matt Olson is there to make the play. So 1 gone now in the inning for Corey Seager on the 1-1 high fastball. He puts that one in the ground, but it should get through. Javi Baez will dive and stop it, but still Corey Seager is on with that 1-out single. Anthony Rendon now comes up on the 2-2. Rendon will pull that cutter into left field. Up to make the play though is Kyle Schwarber for the 2nd out of the inning, letting Mike Trout come up on the 2-1, and Trout will get a hold of that changeup deep center field. No, it's not that deep. In center field is Ramon Laureano. That ends the inning, but the Angels retake their 2-run lead. And we're on to the bottom of the 7th, and Griffin Canning still in the game. What a play by Jared Walsh though at first. Makes the play, does a little spin, and then throws it to Griffin Canning to retire Matt Olson. Cool. Ramon Laureano on the 1-1 hits that ball right up the middle, and Laureano's got himself a 1-out base knock. Will that spell the end for Griffin Canning? No, it doesn't. Javi Baez gets a chance in the 2-1. That ball's hit on the ground. Fletcher to second, makes the play, trying to turn it. Oh! They do call him out at second base, though. The Angels can't turn 2, and we're going to bring in Jake Diekman for the lefty, Kyle Schwarber. It only makes sense. Schwarber's got a lot of power off of righties. Get the lefty-lefty here on the 1-2 count. Diekman against his former team gets the strikeout away, and we will now head right to the bottom of the 8th inning, where we're going to pitch Raisel Iglesias. 3.31 ERA so far this season, over 35 1/3 innings. He will see Chad Pinder first on the 2-2 count. The former All-Star will get Pinder to hit that ball on the ground to second base to David Fletcher. 1 gone now in the inning for Sean Murphy, the catcher, on the full count. Iglesias deals, and Murphy stares again at strike 3. Fastball up and in. I do believe that's the 3rd time Murphy's been struck out in this game. And now Starling Marte hits the ball on the ground to Fletcher. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Raisel Iglesias. We will now head to the top of the 9th inning, where we've got 1 out for Brandon Marsh, and Marsh will get a base knock over the middle against Sergio Romo. So a 1-out base runner is on for Keibert Ruiz on the 3-2. Marsh is running, and there we go. Ruiz up the middle gets a base knock, and Marsh will head to 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out for Corey Seager. On the full count, Seager will hit that ball into right field. It gets past Garrett Hampson. That's going to score Brandon Marsh. We're sending Ruiz to 3rd. He's in there, and Seager's on the backside to 2nd. So it scores a run. The Angels are up by 3, and now we got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and Anthony Rendon hits it right to Garrett Hampson. The Athletics at infield in. What you gonna do? So 2 down for Mike Trout now on the 2-2 count. Trout looking to bust this game wide open, and that's what he's gonna do. Right center field, that ball gets down. Mike Trout's on with the 2-out double, and the Angels go up by 5. It's a 2 RBI double for Mike Trout. That's what we needed, as Jorge Soler is gonna ground out. Like my PCI right there, by the way. What are we doing here? Shouldn't that ball get a little bit elevation? I don't know. It's okay. On to the bottom of the 9th we go. We're up by 5. We're still bringing in Andrew Miller to throw. It's a big game here against the A's. Don't want to ruin it right here. He'll see Garrett Hampson first in the 2-2. Hampson hits that ball over the middle. Can we make the play? David Fletcher, look at the glove. Oh, he throws out the 93 speed Hampson. 1 gone for Matt Chapman now in the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, up and in by Miller. We're 1 out away, and it's Matt Olson on the 2-2. Lefty. He swings through the slider. And Andrew Miller comes in. 3 straight outs of the Athletics. And the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim are 2.5 games back, the lead of the AL West. And also, they are currently in that 2nd wild card spot as well. Folks, this Angels team, we've been talking about this entire season. When are they going to turn it around? I think this is the time. I was planning on making some trades in tomorrow's trade deadline episode, but right now, I really don't feel like we need to make any trades. I mean, suggest any in the comment section down below if you do have any, but I really think this team is the team that we should roll with if we're going to try to make a little run here. I think this is the team we want, and I'm feeling pretty damn good about it. So, folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 18 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 The Show. If you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more MLB 21 The Show here on the channel alongside the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode, potentially a Diamond Dynasty series coming soon. But again, folks, thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.